Hi, and welcome to Mail Day with BeardedTinker. Let's look what the mailman brought this time. We'll start in couple of seconds.
Is no solar controller. Okay. So we have two smaller solar panels, 10 by 7 centimeters or 100 by 70 millimeters. And we have two larger solar panels, 13 by 15 millimeters or 130 by 150 millimeters or 13 by 15 centimeters. And why have I ordered those? Because I also ordered two types of charge controllers. So I will be checking one type with this pair and the other one with this pair to see if the smaller or higher solar panels can provide enough power for that solar charger to charge 18650 battery, and in return this 18650 battery can power, for example, Geiger counter or Luftdaten sensor or whatever of the Arduino projects I did so far on the channel. This one, if I'm not mistaken, is rated for 5 volts and 250 milliamps, and this one is rated for 5 volts and 500 milliamps. Unfortunately, since this is middle of the winter, we will not have sun that much now. I'll have to wait for this project for the spring or summer. I hope also charge controllers will arrive very soon. For now, I will be keeping on this protective screen, but I will add a bit of wires here so I prepare them for the connection. Let's check the web listing.
Yeah, order details. These two items were ordered in December 2020. No, they didn't travel that long. I just did record this video. So, remember when we opened these items, I bought two of the 200 milliamp hours and two of the 500 milliamp hours. And there is a big difference. Now the minimum order is 10 pieces, which also I think is a great deal, but the price did go up. Let's go back for a second. So I bought two of those panels for $1.65, which is roughly $3.30, or exactly $3.30. And I bought two of those, so it's $8.62, which, let me quickly do the math, around $11, yeah, 92, with $3 shipping. So total was $14.10 for four of these. Now it's 17 euros and 35 cents or 1 euro and 73 cents, which is higher, and it's 3 euros and 78 cents shipping. And the 500 version, there is no 500 version, it's either 600 or 400. Which once again is not that big problem. If I would opt out, I would probably go with the 600, but it depends on the size you want. And check the price now. Yeah, so the prices definitely have gone up, both in terms of the item prices and also the shipping. I have to be honest, unfortunately, in the year and a few months I have them, I wasn't able to do anything with them. There are constantly some other projects going on and I simply didn't have time. But I'm preparing to finally work on this project and combine these two solar panels. So those 200 milliamp hours and the ones that are not here, so 500 milliamp hours, and test if it's possible to run Arduino projects off of them. So my idea is it's very crude idea and a very crude way of doing it, but I will be using these boards here to power, for example, high-grow boards that are using lithium-ion batteries. So it would be like hooking them permanently to the charger, which charges when there is a sun. It should definitely keep the batteries charged, and it wouldn't be the prettiest installation, but I think it would work. I know there are more cleaner and easier ways. Not sure about easier ways, because I think this is the easiest ways because we were just faking the outlet for the USB cable. I am currently working on one other project that is using, I think, something similar to this one, so either 160 or maximum 200 milliamp hours. So hopefully that project, which is almost finished, will give me a boost to play with the solar panels. I had idea to buy some additional charge modules, and I did buy some additional charge modules to try and see what is the best way to either power Arduino devices directly or to use some 18650 battery with holder and charge it while there is a light, and then this Arduino would also use this power during the night, so when there is no solar power, and also of course to use deep sleep on those Arduino boards. And yes, I did test both of those panels with multimeter just to see if they are really working, they are connected, and when I start to use them, if they will provide power. And that part was working. Let's check the next item.
It says USB charge voltage con. I think I know what this is, but this definitely is not USB charge voltage con. So what this is a charge controller. So this is a typical charge controller. You have here plus and minus for the boards. And on this side we have USB connector. So this will probably be connected to, well, it in fact will be definitely connected to this larger board, and the other, since I have two, will be connected to this smaller board. So I will be testing how those charge controllers work with these 100 milliamp hours and these 250 milliamp hours 5-volt solar panels. That's why I have two of them. Yeah, I'm still waiting for one additional charge controller type, not one, it will be again two of them, so I can hook this second one to also those two panels. Well, not those two panels, but these two panels. Yeah. Okay, let's check the web listing, and I'll be waiting for a sun by the doors.
I did already mention those solar panel, power bank, USB charge voltage control regulators when I was talking about solar panels. I bought two of them, and the price at the time of the purchase was 99 cents or $1 for two of them, with the total price of $2.63, which means shipping was 65 cents to Croatia. Let's check how the things are going on today. One item now costs €1.38, which again is more than 99 US dollars or 99 cents US. And the shipping is 48 cents with Kainao Super Economy Global, which I don't use anymore. And I would go with the AliExpress saver shipping. And AliExpress saver shipping takes around 10 to 25 days to reach from China to my front door. Yeah, same thing as with the solar panels. I bought two, and as I've said in the video, I wanted to test this charge controller and the one other charge controller that I bought and see how they operate with Arduinos. Can they charge batteries? Can they keep the Arduino working during the day? And then to try and use some of that for some of the projects. For example, my Geiger-Miller counter, which I'll be posting a link up here, not the Zigbee version, but the Arduino or ESP32, I think, yeah, ESP32 version, to maybe move it out of the apartment, put it in a safe place, and power it via the solar panel. Or, for example, for the Luftdaten sensor, which once again I'll be posting a link here, to also move that outdoors, give it the solar power, give it a battery, and make it just work. My list of wishes and things that I want to do is much longer than the list of projects I did finish. I really do hope that I will be playing with this charge controller. And as you can see, as I said, you hook up battery here, and, or sorry, you hook up the solar panel here and it gives you 5 volts here for the whatever you want to do. So you can even make your own portable solar phone charger. But we will be using, or I will be using this to power via the USB cable Arduino projects or ESP projects. The store where I bought it has a pretty name. It's shop 3897015, which all of you know what means. And it has 95.7 positive feedback. I think I bought some other modules from this store, but who knows. Once again, what I ordered, I received. So if you need something similar for any of your projects, or just want to make your DIY solar charger for the mobile phone, well, you can try with this one. As I said, I also didn't work with this project, but I did check, and when you hook up the solar panel, yeah, of course, you have to have sun, but it does provide some power. I wasn't playing with that too long to check with my USB multimeter. By the way, did you see my USB multimeter? If not, yeah, there is also a mail day video about that coming soon, I hope. So, as I said, I didn't check to see what are the amps, what are the watts, what are the maximums, minimums. I just tested it and it worked. Let's check the next item.
I almost forgot. Well, in fact, I did forget about those. I thought that they will never come. And these are the NFC tags. And as it says, these are 10 NFC tags. They are really small. And I wanted to buy them and try them with the Arduino's NFC tag reader for the Home Assistant. Yeah, of course, they just came in. I didn't test them. But as you can see, they are pretty small. For comparison, so here is the tip of the pen, and this is the size of the NFC tag. They are pretty thin, small. This is the hard plastic, so I really am looking forward to test them. I still have no clue for what I will be using them, but I will think of something. Probably put them in various places and maybe... no, I don't know. I was thinking about maybe putting it near the flower pots, so when I water them, I would just read the tag, but no. I will think of something for what I will be using them. So these are the 10 of them. I wanted to buy the stickers also, but I think that I never ordered them. Let's check the web listing.
Once again, something I ordered in December 2020. They're still on my desk, but I did test them, I did play with them. I still haven't found the final resting place for them or final purpose and use for them. I did have a couple of ideas, but let's check the web listing for this item first. I paid it $1.26 with the total cost of $2.03 with ship, which means that shipping it was around 75-76 cents. The price of the item now is €1.51 with the shipping of 49 cents for Kainao and probably 75 cents, euro cents with the AliExpress Saver shipping. If I buy items, I usually go for this AliExpress Saver shipping. I wanted to take Andrea Dono's tag reader, create some STL that would make me print copy of a Wurlitzer jukebox, and then use these tags, which look like small records, to stick on them the image of an album or a song and have this Wurlitzer play the song when I insert it. I have great ideas, but I lack in fulfillment. So I think that this still is a great idea, but unfortunately, as I mentioned, I haven't realized it and I haven't done anything about it, and it's still in my project folder. You can attach this to the various items, for example, your dishwasher or washing machines, then use your mobile phone with the NFC tag reader to read the state or to check mark when you have opened or emptied your washing machine or dishwasher. Or, for example, you can put those tags on your recycle bins, and anytime you take them out, you tick them as a finished task. So the ideas and use for it is really anything you think of. The NFC tags are embedded inside plastic, which means no rain, no snow, nor sun can damage them. Well, sun can damage them if they are permanently on the sun, but yeah, don't put them in direct sunlight for too long.
Let's check this one. This one is also from the combined order. Somehow, whatever I get in terms of flux, it's leaking. It looks like this one is leaking and this one is not leaking. So, low solid non-clean flux. Low solid. Whatever low solid means. Shelf life at 25 degrees, 2 years. Yeah, but this one is, I don't know if you notice it, but it looks like, yeah, it is here. You can see that it is wet here. So what this is, it's a flux pen. And now I have some flux here. Yeah, you can never go wrong with too much flux, so that's the reason I bought this. And it will complement plungers. One of them will be used for the flux. I think this one will be used for flux and this one will be used for the soldering paste. Okay, let's check this. But I hate when they leak. It was not closed completely. Yeah, it was not closed. Let's check the web listing.
This is my order information for the flux pen. I bought 2 pens for 86 cents each. Total was €3.07, which means that shipping was around euro and something. Let's check today's pricing. This item is no longer available. Let's find something similar. And let's sort by orders. The price for one is €1.16. The question is, do you need it? Well, in a soldering, no matter what type of soldering you are doing, either the soldering iron or the heat gun or reflow, even if you want to clean the solder joints, the pen itself can help. I bought 2, I used it a couple of times, and I'm not sure of the quality of the flux, but it did work for what I wanted it to do, so I think that it is okay. If anyone of you experts knows if this one is good or not, drop me a line down in the comment section below. So as I mentioned, I used it only a couple of times because I don't do soldering that much. I bought 2 because I was thinking if I open up one and it dries up, I will have still one unopened as a reserve. Unfortunately, during the transport, it seems that one of them did open and one did leak out, but still both of them are working. I don't know what else to tell you about them. I use this flux in a pen, but I mostly use flux in a syringe. Also for the cleaning I'm using isopropyl alcohol, which I have a bunch of because of the 3D printing. Why? Because you also use isopropyl alcohol to clean your print surface. So yeah, if you are in a search or looking for some flux pen, try these. I will be posting the link, of course, down in the video description.
Let's open up this package. POWGE transmission systems. One, two, three, four, 5. These should be pulleys for 6mm, I think. This is also 6mm. So what are these for? These will be used on Voron 2.4 printer for the Z-axis. I have problems with one of the Z drives and I want to rebuild it completely. So when I'm rebuilding, I'm replacing these. And I know it's strange, but I really didn't need to exchange all 4 or any of them. I need only those here. But the problem is that the ones that I currently have in the printer are, I think, stripped. And it would be very hard to remove them. So it's easier to completely replace everything instead of just trying to get those screws out. in one of the next packages I should also receive the other ones. These one are 16 teeth, and I'm also waiting for the 20 teeth version. One goes on the motor, the other one goes on the axis. So yeah, they look okay, teeth look okay, everything looks okay. Screws were greased or oiled or whatever. You can see it on the paper markings from the screws. I will remove them, degrease them, and of course put the Loctite, blue Loctite on them before I install them in the Z-axis.
Oh, look, those items are not that old. So this is from the February 18th. I did order these. These are 16 teeth. And also a couple of days later, I ordered these 20 teeth. But those 20 teeth ones, you will be looking in one of the future videos, they still didn't arrive. When I was building Voron, I bought the motion parts Core XY, this kit here, from Biozrav store. Bizrov store. Yeah, Bizrov. Everybody knows what Bizrov is. And this kit included everything, all the pulleys, idlers, belts, etc. I even think that they are really using genuine ones. But my problem was that I was using not that good tools, and not that good tools. Plus, if you're using the ball end of the tool, you can damage the screws. And when you strip the screw, you are in a problem. So my idea is to completely rebuild both, or not both, all four of my Z drives on the Warren printer. And I have noticed that at least two of the screws are damaged. So yeah, I bought 5 of these 16 teeth ones, which I paid €7.87, or total €10.10 with the ship. And the shipping was AliExpress one, so I received them only in a couple of days. When you purchase them, of course, there are different sizes depending on the belt you will be using, but also the bore. So the bore diameter, which is this one here, is only 5 millimeters on this listing, but there are also 6 or other sizes. But for my build, I need 5 millimeters. You have silver version or black version. This is the black version. I'm using the silver version not just because of the price, and the price for the silver is cheaper than the black, but there shouldn't be any difference in the quality. The difference is only visual, and since those motors and also those pulleys will be under the printer, inside the part, and I will not be seeing them, I don't care if they're silver or black. So as I said, I bought 5mm version, which is a silver version, for belt with 6mm, and you have belt 10mm version, and I bought 5 pieces. It's now €8.14. Yeah, the price has gone up. All the prices have gone up. And it's been less than a month. I really do hope, and I do think, that this is a real official store, meaning that these are the genuine parts, meaning that I will not be having any quality issues. From what I've seen on these pulleys, everything looks okay, both in terms of diameter, sizes, but also those small teeth. They look clean, they do not have any sharp edges, so hopefully I will not be having any issues with them. But I still haven't exchanged them. I need the other pulleys to also arrive. Then I need to print the new parts, and I will probably not be doing this in March, probably in April or May. If you need 16 teeth pulleys, go to POWGE official store, and there you can find all the sizes that you need.
Let's check this package. And this is, oh no, and this is Gates Power Grip GT 2GTRF. And this one should be belt. This one will be used for my Warren printer. Unfortunately, one of the belts broke. So I ordered new one, and this one I think is reinforced with Kevlar. So hopefully it will be better. Let me zoom in. This should be, of course, original belt. Gates, power grip, GTLL. I cannot read it upside down. Gates, power grip, GTLL2GTRF12021. It should be 2 meters. It will be, it's not enough for both sides, but since only currently one of the sides of the belt broke, I will have to replace that side. And of course, the best part, gummy bears. If you want to bribe me, don't forget gummy bears.
And the last item for today. So as you've seen in the video, this is the belt I bought. This is the EU store. Of course, the link to this item and the link to the store you will find in the description of the video. My belt broke. I had option either to once again order it from the AliExpress and hope that it's original, although I still think that the one I received in that kit was original. I know that I had problems with the physical part that was probably rubbing on the belt itself. I decided to go with this belt version. From what I've seen, there are a couple of versions of the belt, or at least 2 versions of the GT2 timing belts. And this one, it says it's high quality polyurethane timing belt with Kevlar reinforcement. Well, if Kevlar works in the bulletproof vests, I really do hope that it will also help in this belt not to stretch and not to break when I don't want it to break. I did already install it on my printer, and for the Voron 2.4 300mm version, these 2 meters are barely enough. Not barely, you still have about 20-25 centimeters length extra for this belt, but if you need belt for the 350mm, the one that is sold here, and it's pre-cut from what I've seen, because package contains 2-meter belt, will not suffice. The price for the item is €7.40. So €7.40, 2mm Gates belt, which is Kevlar reinforced. And that's it for this mail day with Bearded Tinker. I hope that you did find something interesting this time and that also you got inspired to do something for yourself. If you yourself found something interesting on the internet, drop down a line in the comments section of this video or go to Discord server and leave comment there. If you still haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell button so you get notified on the future video updates, of course, and streams. If you did like this video, don't forget to give me a like. It really means a lot to me. And before we end, I really would like to thank everybody who is supporting me on the YouTube channel and has become my YouTube channel member. Thank you all for all of your support, and also thanks to everybody who watched, liked or subscribed to my channel. If you too want to support the channel, you can do so by clicking the join button down below. And I'll be seeing you next time. Until then, bye bye and have fun.